Good morning and welcome to the YouTube channel. I am Alex in Ames. Happy Monday, everybody. Yes, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Got to do some fun stuff. You guys enjoyed Veterans Day, celebrated with your favorite veterans in your life and such, and were able to thank them for their service and all they've done for us in our country. I had a very good weekend. Yesterday was a pretty darn decent day here in Ames, but today we are headed into work at Wilson Toyota here in lovely Ames, Iowa, over on the South Duff Avenue. And I think it's going to be a start of a pretty good week. We got some weird zombie fog and frost this morning. It's kind of creepy out here. Visibility goes about a block or so. But and people still don't realize that you're supposed to turn on your lights in the fog. So thank you, Mr. Blue Toyota Sienna, Mr. Black First Generation Toyota Avalon. All right. Very specific in my criticisms this morning. Being that yesterday was Sunday, football day in America and all that good stuff, I wanted to relate to you guys my experiences with fantasy football. I do enjoy fantasy football. I play every year. Played for quite a few years now. Never did it in the paper and pencil era, but which I think just would have been extraordinarily frustrating for the amount, the lack of success rather that I've had. But I enjoy playing. Have the app and that kind of thing. Do a few different leagues, and in these several years that I've played fantasy football, I have been pretty wildly mediocre. There have been years, and it's not through lack of effort. There have been years where I have studied hard and put dozens of hours in per week, trying to figure out, the draft. Who am I going to draft? What's my position in the draft? Who's looking good in the combine? All that kind of stuff. Who's a sleeper that I can count on later in the year? All those kinds of things, and then figuring out week to week. Okay, who's playing who, and what quarterback is this guy facing, and et cetera, et cetera. All these things, and I've worked pretty hard on it some years, and then there's other years where I've been kind of busy and haven't had the time to put into fantasy football, and I've barely gotten to bench anybody that has a bye week and replace them with some fifth string wide receiver out of Philadelphia or something like that. And the funny thing is that my track record in comparison to those two kinds of years is pretty much identical. I know some people out there will tell me that, it's just because I'm bad at fantasy football. But I can tell you this, the people I play against in multiple different leagues who are not the same people in every league, they kind of have the same success rates as I do. So it is a lot of luck in there. It really is. And those who play fantasy football, you'll be able to sympathize with me on this, because you'll spend all your time on the draft, for instance, and we're getting pretty late in the season now. We're at least 2/3 of the way through the season, I believe, and you start off with the draft though, and you're all super excited, and you got your picks lined out. You get an early pick, your third or fourth in your draft, and you pick your guy, and then like a week later you find out that he's been on meth for a year, or he was actually born with no legs or something like that, and not a very good fantasy prospect. It just wrecks everything. Happened to me this year. My guy just supposed to be awesome, just fell flat on his face first half of the season. It is ridiculous. Yeah. And so then the rest of the season you're scrambling trying to find that one guy who might work, and then occasionally you do find him, and literally everybody else on your team fails. And your star quarterback, for instance this weekend, Drew Brees, awesome quarterback, amazing guy. Their game was a blowout. New Orleans won by like 30 points, and Drew Brees did almost nothing. I'm pretty sure Andy Dalton outscored Drew Brees this weekend. I'm sorry. It's more of a rant than a comedy routine this morning, people, and it's just I find it hilarious how incredibly mediocre I can be at this, despite trying my hardest. So Oh, well. In any case, folks, I want you to go out there today and have a good day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and share and subscribe, and especially share the video so that we can spread the word and spread some laughs. I hope you have a great day out there. You go out there, you kill it, you make some friends, and you make some money. And I will see you back here tomorrow morning. Have a great day.